Hello, good afternoon. I get so freaking excited. I'm excited because of this repeating number 2. I get really excited. So I wanted to come in and speak a little bit about a few things. I've been kind of going back and forth. I've been doing a bunch of shows on YouTube, a bunch. I've been on YouTube a lot the past few days. And I am ready to take a freaking break. It has been absolutely ridiculous. It really has. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um, Hold on a minute. Okay, here we go. So, um, they are truly desperate. I think that there's a lot of people that need to cleanse their soul or cleanse their spirits. This is a repeat of what was done in 2020. The last time they pulled a desperate act, which no one really understands the logic behind it. It's very perplexing. A lot of times when you see something that doesn't make any sense, it's usually because it has something to do with uh usually what they think will bother humans. And I think that um I did confirm that there is a coven. I confirmed that, and I actually was going to talk about the coven, but I decided not to do that because I just don't give a shit. They're pointless. Another desperate act and still nothing. And it really is getting annoying because it's a tug of war that ends the same way every single time. So if you go back to 2020, I think it's all about trying to embarrass somebody to where they will get off of YouTube or some stupid crap like that. Back in 2020, there was yet again another photoshopped picture that was released. My reaction to it was very different than this time, though. It was very different. What we are dealing with, I believe, is what Spirit was telling me during a reading I was doing, is that we're dealing with the Nephilim. And, those have been the entities that I have personally, or a lot of us have personally been getting contacted by. The problem is that the Nephilim really actually has no power over us. It doesn't matter if you go up or down or spin around. They really honestly have no power that you don't give them. And I think that there is a lot to be learned about them. I think that they definitely do focus and target a lot on women, especially witches. A simple potion will banish all of their weirdness and just weirdness. Okay, it is very strange. If you do any research on the Nephilim, they are very, very large and tall giants. And they've pretty much been banished from this world. You don't see them anywhere. Although they've claimed that there's been sightings of Bigfoot, which, I believe that Bigfoot probably has something to do with the Nephilim. But, you don't see them because they're not allowed in this reality. But I do believe that they have found a way to communicate with certain people. The only thing that you can do is to just cleanse yourself of their energy. So I've been, talking about this for like the past 24 hours. Like I said, whoever this coven is, I've already slayed them so many times. I don't understand why they keep trying. I don't understand why they think that an actual powerful witch would be subdued by a male's actions. No man has the power to do that, even if you give it to him. Even if you try to give it to him, he wouldn't have the power to do that. So this is really, really, really getting irritating for me. Like, I've gotten to the point where, well, we've gotten to the point where we are just tired. Whoever this coven is doesn't actually have any real power. It's not real ritual. It's not real spell work. It's basically like a falsehood or fake. It is. And you got to have discernment when you're dealing with something like that. I've been, like I said, it's been a threat. A lot of the people that we know that are behind it, they are still active on YouTube, very, very obsessed with me. It does not matter. And I think it's ridiculous. The obsessiveness, the obsession with doing whatever they can, whatever they think that they can do to try to run me off of YouTube. I'm not built that way. So I just think it's ridiculous. I mean, the fact that people would think that they have the power to do that. First of all, I don't need a man to validate me. I think that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, really, really, to be honest with you, their dark powers are washed away. It's annoying. All of this fakery for the past couple of months, and they have gained nothing. The same crap that was done, I don't care if they had a coven of 1,000, my voice would still override theirs because it is the voice of God. And one of my spirit guides told me that whenever I start getting hoarse, it's not that I'm talking too much. It's that something else, the power of God is pretty much taking over my throat. And it gets very annoying just them trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Um, they don't have the power to take nothing away from me. I don't know what's up with this. What's up with this obsession with homelessness and crap. Nobody has the power to determine that except for me. They fear homelessness. What would I need to fear that for? And this is what y'all all need to understand. If stupid simple-minded crap like this would actually be able to affect a witch, or if you are being looked after by a witch, what would be the point of us doing witchcraft? What would be the point? What would be the point of any of it? If you're Christian, if somebody, and I think that Christians are more wide open and susceptible, but you know, even if you have a very deep relationship with that religion and you're actually benefiting from that religion, what would make these silly, pointless, weird, off-putting, strange, non-thinking, mind control, possessed, zombie, dummy puppets? What do you think, if you're a Christian, do you think that these people would have the power to override your God? Well, Cloud9, that's it. It doesn't even require being strong. Like I would say in 2020, oh God, Cloud9, I was strong. I had to be strong. Back in 2020, ooh, oh my God, it, like, seriously, seeing it over and over and over and over and over again after the 6th, 7th, 8th year, you just don't care. You know, my body doesn't even give a reaction to it. It's terribly ridiculous. So yeah, I've been strong the past couple of years. I'd say in 2020, I was very strong because they first did this in 2020, if y'all remember. Hey Jen. So I just think it's ridiculous. I really do. Hey, make sure that you block their stupid troll accounts coming in here with that crap, if you don't mind. I don't have to prove to YouTube that I can keep a man. Who the hell are we dealing with? Ursula or something? Y'all remember Ursula? I think it was like the sea demon or something. If y'all ever saw that movie, or it was actually an episode of Charmed, where it was like a mermaid. I'm not a damn mermaid. I ain't got to prove that a man loves me. What the hell? These people are nuts. It doesn't take witchcraft to keep a man. Jesus Christ. When's the last time a lot of you women felt? I mean, sometimes if your man is acting up and you have to do work on him, but it's really no work required. It is, especially when you're not practicing authentic magic. You don't need witchcraft to keep a man. This is something that I've only heard of since I've came to YouTube, since we've had these blockheaded people on here. I mean, if you're a witch, obviously you may have to do some work to protect a man or to keep him with you, but nobody actually has to have witchcraft to keep a man. I don't need a man on here in my, to run a business. I was running my business for several years before, and see, all of these women are demonically possessed. A lot of those women are demonically possessed, and they are in violation of the goddess. If I want to choose to keep whatever I'm doing in my personal life with a man off of YouTube, I have that choice. You only have a responsibility to stop being nosy and obsessive. It's none of your business whether or not I can keep a man. Can you make a spell work? No, that coven can't actually make a spell work. They've been running around here talking about, well, I'm doing a vampire spell. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You're not doing nothing but making a complete fool of yourself. But they wouldn't know. It's really no need to speak to them or try to speak any sense and sensibility to them, because it's just like talking to like y'all remember that movie The Exorcism? Can you imagine trying to go in that room with that possessed little girl and trying to talk sense to her? You just gonna get some greens, a throw up on you. That's all you gonna get is blasted with her funky throw up. Okay. It is really, really annoying. And they get tight and pressed. Well, you should be tight and pressed because you need to go fix yourself. Absolutely ridiculous. So when I was thinking about it this morning, I was like, they pulled this same crap in 2020. And it's always an obsession with long, flat boobs. Like, what is wrong with these people? And I think they like long, flat boobs. That's what I'm starting to think. Well, my boobs are not long or flat, but why do you people do that? Do you realize how stupid you look? No, you can't. That's why I'm saying you try to warn these people, don't watch these people, don't talk to these people, don't associate with these people. And the Nephilim, which is because Spirit showed me exactly what it was. Nobody is afraid of the Nephilim. Nobody. Like, if you might as well just be afraid of the damn boogeyman. Are there any witches that are afraid of the Nephilim? The bigger they come, the harder they fall, damn it. Being a shorty runs in my bloodline. I am a 5'4" little woman. These is big giants that couldn't dare. You're never gonna walk outside because it would probably be a dragon materialize and burn its ass up. But you're never gonna walk outside and hear a booming. You're not gonna walk outside and look up and it be a big ass Nephilian creature walking above you. Nobody is afraid of that crap. Some people are afraid. Some people are even afraid to watch scary movies. Nobody is afraid of this crap. Why don't you people just move on? Look at this crazy girl, Jen. You see her in here? This woman is so freaking desperate, and you're still broke. Go get a job, or either get off of this plan. Listen, troll. Go get a job or get off of this planet, one or the other. I don't know what they're going to do with you. You see how stupid these people are? These people are ridiculous. Ridiculously stupid. Desperation, still broke, still don't have nothing, still ain't fooled nobody. You're not fooling anybody. Even with a whole crowded group of people, you still lost. And I don't know exactly what was the competition. Nobody takes anything that y'all do in that sector seriously. Nobody. And if they do, they need their head seriously examined. If anybody takes anything in that sector seriously, they need their head examined. That's just all it is to it. And a lot of the people that, which really, from what I can see, the coven is really only 3 members at this point. Because everybody else is like, what in the hell is this weird? What are y'all doing? And they're just like zombies. We must get Jamila. Like, if you're that obsessed with a person to the point where you're calling people to their house, you obsessed with them, you got to come in their chat room and talk about yourself. They already won. They already got you. No matter how many times you turn on your camera and you lie and you say all this stupid stuff, nobody actually believes you. Nobody believes in you. Not even the people that pretend to believe in you. They don't even believe in you. Nobody on this platform that has an interest in Jamila and witchcraft cares about you. The only thing that I have an interest in doing is protecting my loved ones. That's all I have an interest in doing. The rest of you agents for these freaking, fallen angels, y'all are powerless. Nobody that knows, okay, let me just say this. Nobody that has any good sense is going to ever come to your chat room and even bother to tell you. You know why? Because you are pointless. You are powerless. No one cares. You're basically invisible. Everything that you've done is invisible. In fact, the views that are on the videos of people that you think that are doing your bidding, those views are even fake. Nobody saw it. The only reason why people even know about it is because of me. And they don't believe you, they believe in me. This has got to stop on August 22nd, 2022. It's got to stop. You've got to stop trying. Stop even trying. It's ridiculous. It really is. And so somebody told me, they said, well, I wouldn't argue with somebody that keeps calling people to your house. I don't care what that person does. That person ain't got no damn power. Good Lord. Eventually she gonna have the feds knock on her door, if she even exists. This person is like, we can't even confirm that you're an actual real friggin' person. Well, the thing of it is, Jen, is that they lost years ago. I swear to God, is they lost years ago and they just don't know how to let it go. They don't quite get the message. You know? So it's ridiculous, and The last time they did this crap, it was the dumb. It's always been super dumb. And they can't figure out why more people are not dumb like they are. They can't figure it out. Well, we know that they're under possession, but what I think eventually happens when you start to deal with those kind of entities, I think that they eventually eat your fucking brain. So a lot of these people have absolutely no brain. That's why a lot of people stop watching their sector. A lot of people were like, what in the world is this weird, goofy? At first, I think people went for the jokes. They probably went because they had an issue with single mothers. They probably went because they had an issue with black women. Then they realized, they said, wait a minute, these people are crazy. These people really are checked out to lunch. So they stopped caring. No one cares. They don't even get real views. Their views in that sector are fake. And it ain't even that many. Their views are fake. If they could make it look like they have more views, then they would. Nobody cares. They done went around tricking people. They done tricked several witches into doing work on me. They found out they shouldn't have done it. And, people need to know the truth. Y'all get angry when people tell the damn truth. Y'all get really, really angry. Just be having this ridiculous look on your face. Like, what the fuck is this? He. They be laughing. Everybody's entertained by this. Actually, no, no, there's absolutely no one. There's no one that is entertained or even even at the in the smallest on the smallest capacity moved by anything that these people are doing. Even the crap with my ex, nobody cared. No, nobody buys it. Nobody is falling for it. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna look at that and say, hey, maybe I shouldn't go get a reading from Jamila. Nobody has said that, never. Not in the past several years has anybody said that. Because they know that it's fake. They know that it's not real. None of it. Not any of it. So I don't know what to tell these people. I just feel the energy in the air though. I love it when we get that repeating number two. It's such a very balancing energy. We're getting ready to go into Virgo season. These people are going to be going nuts trying to do the same thing, and they are virtually invisible. They are invisible. No one cares. They go live sometimes. Some of them people in that sector get you be seeing like 100 live viewers, and spirits came to me like about a year ago and was like, you realize that those are not authentic views. If you have 100 live viewers, your chat is going to be going. It's going to be moving, 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 moving really fast. They have maybe 3 to 4 to 5 people chatting. It's not real. 100 people would not go and watch that crap. Those are bots. I don't know what to tell them. I think that what they need to do is just go ahead and give up. Just because you've been using my ex doesn't mean that I'm paying any more. Nobody important is paying any more or less attention to you. It's just the reality of it. My spirits have been remote viewing them all day. And they've just literally, this chick, and she'll say, I beat you. Hold on, hon. I done cooked breakfast. I done did all kinds of spell work and workings. I've done all kind of stuff. The only thing that you have done is sat in front of a computer, stared at my photograph all day. Please explain to me how you're winning when literally all you have done is stared at a computer and my photograph and maybe a weak ass candle flame all day. Please explain to me where you won. How is that winning when my spirits can see them? They sit there, literally everybody else moving around, everybody else doing something. Everybody, now as far as that coven is concerned, we know that that coven wants to shut me down. They can't. There's a spell for that. When they write it down on their petitions, y'all check it out. When so-and-so releases the revenge porn, and when we do this, it's gonna shut her down. Listen, all it takes is a spell. Everything that you do to a person, they can undo it. Why would you think that the consciousness would be anything different? I'm gonna tell you why. Because something has wiped out their brains. And stop calling yourself a coven. We're tired of having to deal with your fake magic. We can see their rituals. We can see their petitions. We can see what they're doing all day. All day long. It's the reality. If somebody is able to glamour the public, fool the public as a witch, all you have to do is counteract it. That's why people come to me to get readings. I have witches that have been witches all their whole life. I have multi-generational witches that come to me to get work done. Why? Because I can see the exact ritual that caused the problem and counteract it. In fact, I can go back and look at the ritual that was done and literally reverse it in real time and in past time. I don't understand why these people just don't get it. Actually, I do. It's because they keep getting lied to, food, and tricked. One of them has been obsessed with making me homeless for 7 years straight. Girl, go get some help. 7 years straight. She gonna make me homeless. She gonna kill me. She gonna make me old. She gonna mess with my children. 7 years straight, the same thing. Same crap. Nothing will ever happen. I might as well just, and it's not a worry. I just don't like the fact that they fake for the public. I don't like it. Even when they do their shows, I can hear, I can not hear, I can see the consciousness that they're trying to put out there. And some people fall for it, but only very few. They sitting there angry and mad They've made no money. Nothing. It's still all this crap and still nothing. And see, you know, that's partially the reason why they're doing it. But there's an even deeper reason that I'm not going to get into, you know, because it's a very, very sensitive subject. And, you know, when you bring up, you know, when you start speaking too much of the deeper truth, you know, then they get really desperate. They get really desperate. Seven years straight. 7 years. When I moved to Georgia, I had my own house within a month. You know what, Cloud9, you're right. Unfortunately, fooling someone is a power. So I'm glad you brought that up. You know what Spirit got to say about that? Going forward, they will never have the power to fool anyone again. So actually, trickery is a power. Okay. Being a trickster and fooling people is a power. Now they don't even have that. So I thank you for bringing that up. You're going to be blessed immensely for even bringing that up. Okay. Yes. So they don't even have that. They, you know, that is a power to trick somebody, to fool somebody. But in reality, you know, because they've tricked and fooled me just recently. Hell, I feel like they tricked and fooled me into even responding to them. Don't let them trick you. Is what Spirit wanted y'all to know. They have literally and they done got other people involved with it, and they done ruined the lives of some of these other witches. I didn't do it. They did it. They be contacting people on here. I want you to get involved with this situation. And if they get involved, they literally ruin the lives of those witches. And you can't blame me for that. You should have had discernment. I saw at least 3 or 4 witches that got involved with these people, and their lives have been in shambles ever since. Now tell me I'm lying. That ought to let you know that I'm real and authentic. If I can see you and you ain't even said nothing to me. What you need to do is take those candles and direct that bad energy back at the people that contacted you. So they've had other witches on here, witches that I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. It's called trickery. Okay, try not to get involved with people like that. I've had to stop watching a couple of people. You know, a couple of people that I really enjoyed their content. I've had to stop watching them because they've allowed themselves to be fooled by these people, and now their lives are in a shamble. And what you can do to fix your life is to cleanse yourself. And yes, you can cleanse yourself. That's all you can do. Don't blame it on Jamila no more. These people are crazy. They used to go around contacting people that they saw in my chat. And YouTube took away private messaging on YouTube because of that. Because they were them or people like them. People used to actually harass people in their YouTube messaging. These people are no different. They would contact people on YouTube and say, don't deal with her. You know what I'm saying? People be like, well, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's bizarre. Now, I want to plug a couple of let me see how I'm looking today. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me clean this off. I want to plug a couple of my oils. One of them is this one. Okay. It's I think I'm gonna change the name to mind healing oil. And you just need to do it and let it go. Some people will stay involved with stupid stuff because they don't ever want to admit to being wrong. You misjudged, you were misguided, move forward past it. And I think what people need to start doing is they need to start reporting these people to the FBI, because what they're doing is internet terrorism. You have every right, if you are contacted by these people, to contact the FBI and report them. Whatever device they're using to contact you, you have the right to report them. So, they done caused so much destruction in people's lives. So much destruction in people's lives. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And if you are an authentic witch that was contacted by these people, take your power back. They were going around, that now there's not any ripoff reports on me because I'm authentic. But what was that, Lipstick Alley? They tried to start a thread on me. My spirit shut them down. They tried to start it like 3 years ago. And one of them went in there and said, and she steals people's energy. Why would I need to steal people's energy when I have my own power that I was born with? So a lot of the witches or the psychics that contacted them just do that ritual that I showed you. I'm going to go and get the link to it and post it. Hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. Hold on. I'm getting ready to post the link for y'all. Right here. Okay. Do this ritual. Take your power back from whoever that was that contacted you. Don't throw nothing else at me. Okay, this is actually what's going on. And, you know, maybe the god Loki can help you. He's a good guy. All he wants is, what kind of cake is that? Red velvet. Either bake a red velvet cake or either buy one from the store and give the god Loki an offering, and he will help you with these crazy ass people. Okay, Loki is one of my best warrior deities. He helps me out a lot. Okay, that's all you got to do. This is his symbol. That's all you got to do. These people are frauds. They're fake. Yes, they are dealing with interdimensional demons that have nothing to do with witchcraft. Witches were not connected with the Nephilim. You shouldn't even go to them to ask them to do your bidding, and it's very confusing because everything bad tries to connect itself to Lucifer and Satan. The Nephilim are the devil's rejects. They're Satan's rejects. They don't want nothing to do with them. God created Satan, Lucifer, the devil, to punish the wicked and not witches. That's a lie. So, you know, y'all got the warning call. I mean, you keep messing around with these people and, you know, you're going to be headed for total destruction. The reason why you don't know that they've done it over and over again, I guess you can go and look at my channel. Somebody spiritually harassing another person doesn't necessarily give them power over that person. It's just harassment. But they've taken down all of their stuff that they made the past several years. Doesn't mean that they can wipe it from history. They've tried it over and over again. Yes, I wiped it from history with the help of God so that people are not in their consciousness. Okay, just trust what I'm saying. That's really, I mean, the crazy part about it is that everybody that they're dealing with knows that they definitely can't trust them. And then they keep talking about this chick over in Florida. She's just a puppet for whoever this coven is. And we all know where the coven is at. They ain't got no dang on power. They do, however, threaten people. They do threaten people's children. Y'all might as well just roll over and go to sleep and not worry about it. But I do think that what we need to do is we need to go ahead and start reporting this terrorist organization that is hiding behind witchcraft, because it's not an authentic coven. And, you know, they do operate under these interdimensional demons' powers, but when it boils down to it, we all have protection from it. So that's why I said you might as well not even worry about it. And so a lot of them will say, I know where you live. See, as soon as they say something like that, that's when you need to report them to the FBI. And trust me, they have been reported to the FBI. So, you know, and really the only power that those demons or those entities have is your own human emotion. You know, I know how to throw my passionate energy out there without them being able to feed off of it. There's a difference between being passionate and your energy just going all over the place than being passionate, you know, asserting yourself, but still holding on to your power. There's a huge difference. And it's not a damn thing they can do about the truth and facts. So my following, the people that follow me, just know that. Okay. And you know, the last time I spoke about this, you know, we're ready to have fun for the, you know, for the fall, for the Halloween. They literally got triggered. Obviously, because they're not real witches. Witches get excited when we get close to the new year. They're not excited. What does that tell you? And a lot of y'all have had family members that have had health problems. Who do you think is causing it? I am a healer. I don't have the power, and would I have the intent or even the desire to actually harm, you know, anybody that you love? And I'm not talking about people that, because there are people out there, let's keep it a buck. There's a couple of people out there, and I'm not going to mention their names, and they're going to have to go ahead and give up the ghost and submit. They are, because it's no choice. It's for their own good. But otherwise, you know, I don't even know you. I don't know you to hurt anybody that you know. If you, and this is one of the reasons why I don't stay in contact with these people. So, you know, you're going to have to listen to me. If you don't listen to me, a lot of people are going to be in trouble. And it'll be your own fault. You know, I feel wonderful. I'm good. I'm very confident in this. A lot of the people that are associated with them, a lot of y'all probably feel like y'all heart getting ready to jump out of y'all damn chest. So here's what I'm going to suggest that you do. Go take a shower or either a bath and put some apple cider vinegar in there. Okay? Go take a bath or a shower, maybe drink some milk and relax. Also, here's another thing. Somebody came in my chat room the other night and they said, drink almond milk or coconut milk. Now, coconut milk, I love that. Almond milk is totally toxic to the body. It's toxic. Now, I don't mind drinking some coconut milk. I don't mind cooking with some coconut milk. But I will always drink cow's milk because you need it. You need it to counteract, you know, that energy that they have. And, you know, back before we had smaller farms and people milking cows, you know, we had actual people milking cows before we had these dairy, you know, these huge dairy manufacturing farms, which is going to be necessary. You know what I'm saying? If you drink milk from a cow, that is actually not harming the cow. Now, once the cow is slaughtered, you know what I'm saying? But then again, of course, you can't get it. Almond milk is toxic. Okay, almond milk is toxic. It has all kind of anti-nutrients and stuff in it. Y'all need to start reading up on that. Okay, and a lot of them are vegan and they have lost their minds. Okay, I have a client right now that I'm trying to get her to see that, and you know, I'm still working on her, but you know, it's the truth. I like edamame. I think that small amounts of edamame is okay. I love it. I like to just pop it, you know, on the stove or in the microwave with some sea salt. Edamame is delicious, but if you drink too much of that, it'll make you estrogen dominant. Okay. I realize a lot of y'all possibly are vegan that are watching me, and y'all can't figure out why I haven't gotten sick from all of this. And that's one of the reasons why. Maybe in about 10, 20 years, you know, on this planet, when we get past this spiritual war, maybe we will be able to stop eating animals. Maybe we will, but right now ain't the time. It's not the time. Okay. And even if you can't smoke, I know a lot of people use those blunts. Tobacco actually banishes them. It keeps them from coming in. I actually smoke cigarettes. Okay. I will admit to that. Nothing is more harmful and toxic than these entities and these people and the stuff that they do. Nothing is more harmful. They are totally throwing your bodies out of balance. They're throwing lives out of balance. Nothing is more harmful than them. So right now, hell, you may be, I mean, shit, anytime Bobby Hemmett told you, hell, you do better taking a bath with a little bit of bleach, that ought to tell you something. I would never put bleach or ammonia in my bath, but um, you know, and I don't know where Bobby Hemmett is. I would not ever suggest putting that toxic stuff in your bathtub, but I think it was a sign of him saying that, you know, we have worse toxins than even those. Yeah, and it's not Cloud9, it's a lie. It's a lie. Actually, what's killing people fast is these entities and these people. Ziana, did you? I just learned though. I just learned that ish is another word for methamphetamine, so you might not want to, you know, say that at the same time. Yeah. No, bleach no, you should never put bleach in your bath water. I'd say the strongest thing that you can ever use in your bath is going to be a little pinch of sulfur. You can use a very, very small amount of sulfur to uncross yourself. Okay. And then also sulfur will help to lower the blood pressure. It will help to regulate the heartbeat, and it'll calm people down, and it'll get really bad spiritual activity off of them. But you should never, ever, ever put bleach or ammonia in your bath, even if it's just a capful. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. So even though I like Bobby Hemmett, but I think that, you know, his spiritual bath, I wouldn't do that spiritual bath. I wouldn't. Are you talking about Arm& Hammer baking soda? Baking soda is fine. You put baking soda. They make I think that they make bath bombs out of baking soda. So baking soda is that's fine. You can actually wash your hair with baking soda. So yeah, you know, but bleach, nah. No, you can use a little bit of sulfur, you can use apple cider vinegar. You know, don't ever use any of those toxic chemicals in your bath. Baking soda. Ziona, you're funny. So anyway, I think that I speak for the rest of, well, I can't speak for everybody. But I think that I can speak for quite a few people that are just generally tired of it. No one wants to deal with this crap anymore. It's ridiculous. I mean, these people are so crazy that I think the government is giving out stimulus checks and they done sent out the evil eye because these people don't actually file taxes. So they jealous that everybody about to get a stimulus check, because of the inflation. They even jealous of that. They act a fool. Notice how they act a fool whenever them stimulus checks go out. They act a fool whenever people get an income tax return. The reason why is because what return are they gonna file? It's very strange. Yeah, these people are bizarre. Everything that's in my anti-mind control oil slays the Nephilim. Everything in it slays them. Anytime you see a human being shaming a person for farting, for having a period, for having a baby, for having sex, you know that this is not a normal human being. All of the normally functioning things that we do. When you're growing up, if you have gas, you have to fart, you have to burp. You start having sex, you have a baby. You know what I'm saying? Anything normal that we do as humans, they try to shame us for it. That should let you know. And it should let you know if you're sitting up there agreeing with them that they done got to your mind. If somebody was to walk in my house and fart right now, it just came in and farted, what am I gonna say? Ew, I hate you, you farted. No, that's what the fuck else are people supposed to do? It's more room out than in. I may spray something and go, damn, why you didn't go in the bathroom? It's ridiculous. Oh, you had an orgasm. Oh, I'm gonna try to make you feel bad. Ah. Oh, you got stretch marks because you gave birth. Ah. Like it just, listen, we're no longer taking it seriously. We never did. We never did. We never took it seriously. They just like, huh? They eyes is rolling around in their damn head right now. I can promise you. Cloud9, that's a troll account that probably did that to you. I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to go over there and take the wrench from that person because, and it's not my ex that's doing it. It's not my ex. Okay, it's not my ex that's doing it. It's one of those weirdos. In fact, I know that this seems bizarre, but there's some of you, a select few of you that have been doing things and God doesn't even see it as your fault. A lot of them that are initiating a lot of this stuff, they definitely do have to take responsibility. But, you know, a lot of you guys are exempt. My ex is completely exempt, and they get angry about that. I'm not going to say why he's exempt, but he's exempt. So they try to put a lot of stuff on him. It's not going to happen. We all know what they up to. We know what they did, when they did it, why they did it. It's futile at this point. It's ridiculous. So, you know, when it first went down, I made the statement that I wasn't even upset with them. And one of them sent some henchman, some weird looking person to say, why you not mad at that person? And then, you know, they can place people under suggestion, but only for like a few hours. It's just like, you know, because eventually after they've zapped your mind, you know, for me, I'm a natural healer. So I start to heal very quickly. And then they'll say, oh, you're afraid of this person. Well, that person doesn't even exist. They don't even exist. If you notice, why they don't have an upgraded phone? Why is it that y'all can see me clearly? Why can y'all see me clearly? Can y'all see me clearly? Is it not clarity? This phone ain't even an expensive iPhone, and y'all can see me very, very clearly, right? And I need to go put on my mirror. Hold on. Y'all can see me very clearly. Why is it that every time any of these people cam up, it be all blurry and shit? You can barely see them. Every single time. It's blurry. That's not a coincidence. They'll jump on these panels, and either they won't turn their camera on, or when they do turn it on, it's all pixelated and stuff. Like, what in the world? We can't even see you. You know, it's ridiculous. And then they'll try to deter you from exposing them by saying, oh, you're just obsessed with me. Like, do you think anybody's going to fall for that game? We're going to tell people exactly what you are, who you are, what you're up to. And you're not going to come around and have people thinking, well, I can't say nothing. Why can't you say nothing? Because people going to say that I'm obsessed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hon. None of those games are going to work. That's exactly what, and it was a couple of them. It was a couple of them had people convinced, well, if you say anything to them about what they're doing, that means that you must like them, or you trying to get there. No, we're just putting them in check. I think they should be exposed every day. But we don't need to expose them every day. Emma, I think I kind of look a little tired, but thank you. Thank you, Ziana. And you know, people be saying to me, do some readings. I'm not gonna do no readings until all of this is fixed. I ain't gonna do no reading. Nobody doing no readings. Nobody gonna come on here and pretend like nothing, like, you know, and we do need to pretend like it never happened. But until stuff is right, and until these people shut up, till they shut up. I had one of their agents trying to tell me to shut up. I ain't about to shut up. You shut up. Can't no damn alien demon possessed individual tell me to shut up. And I'm gonna quit acknowledging on my channels whenever my ex goes live, because we just gonna stop acknowledging it, because it makes people think, a certain type of way, and we all know that it's pointless. It really is. It's pointless. It's not real. It's ridiculous, and it needs to end. So as soon as we stop acknowledging when they do weird stuff, we just gonna, we just gonna we just gonna let it go. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I've been here over an hour. Yeah, I got to spend some time with one of my students. So I will see y'all later. Blessed be. Stop being afraid of these powerless people. They have no power. Okay. All right, y'all. Blessings.